recorded, and we will provide the recording to all the participants at the end of the presentation, sometime today, at the latest by tomorrow. Let me go ahead and admit. So today we have got Wes Moussignac. So Wes, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Good. And he is, Wes has been attending our 1 Million Cup for quite some time. Most of you probably have seen him in the CIE when we face-to-face presentation. He has got an organization called Life Designers LLC, and he is a native of Lehigh Valley. He lives and works out of Lehigh Valley. So Wes will do about a 10-minute presentation, and then we will go through Q&A. So Wes, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here, and then you can take over. All right, you're on.
Okay. One second, I got my IT working on this right now.
There you go. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well.
Very blessed.
Awesome. I hope everybody's staying safe.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Wes Moussignac. I'm one of the founders of Life Designers. I want to thank you all for attending today's webinar, introducing the concept of life design. Hopefully, I can further your understanding of who we are and what we can help you do for yourself. So, welcome to Life Designers LLC, where we get practical by helping you live the quality lifestyle of your dreams by developing an individualized financial roadmap geared towards credit repair, credit design, personal and business funding, and loans and lines of credit. We design the life you dream of, and we fulfill it together. We don't just help you start your journey, we travel with you every step of the way. At Life Designers, we believe that happiness and fulfillment are not mutually exclusive to only the elite. With the right financial tools in place and hands-on expert guidance, you too can live the life you dream of, no matter your background. Our mission is simply the following: to help you take control of your finances with confidence and fight back against debt and the vicious cycle of consumerism, to help you achieve true lasting wealth through good credit, savings, and investments so you can live the life you dream of and afford your wants and needs, to help you kickstart your startup ideas, to help you gain access to funding and loans for your personal or business needs. So who is this for? We're bringing tailored lifestyle and financial management solutions to the 78% of Americans living from paycheck to paycheck, to 7% of unbanked households in the U.S. who do not have access to bank account or financial services, to 57% of Americans who are American adults who struggle with debt, intermittent savings habits, and or sporadic income flows, to 18.7% of underbanked U.S. households still cashing paychecks and taking payday loans. They are just some of the faces of our clientele. We create solutions for any and everybody. I'm sure that everyone participating in this webinar fits into at least one of these categories. Perhaps you're an entrepreneur or a business owner and need to fund your business. Maybe you're a single parent and barely able to juggle it all on your own. I'm sure at minimum, you have a family that you want to create generational wealth for. Now with our services, we encourage you to think long term. Tell us about your life goals. Tell us about your business. We bring balance to your personal and business finances and see to it that both are equally doing well. Credit repair is one of the services that we provide, where we are able to remove collections, late payments, foreclosures, bankruptcies, public records, car repossessions, and student loans. Practically just about anything, actually. Credit design. Now, credit design, this is one of my specialties, and this is where the fun begins, actually. Our formula involves adding 3 primary accounts, 4 trade lines averaging 6 to 10 years of history to your credit, bringing your score to the higher end of the spectrum. Now the word is your oyster. Business development, incorporation with EIN, branding, logo, website, and business plan and marketing. And our approach is pretty simple. We offer a one-on-one consultation. As a financial planning and lifestyle agency, you are connected directly with the lifestyle manager with absolutely no need to speak to a gazillion different advisors to guide you on your journey. You build a strong relationship and rapport with the lifestyle manager assigned to you, who preempts your wants and needs. The services are tailored to your needs and requirements. There is no one-size-fits-all treatment to our clients, just so you know. Every dream is unique, and so is every financial footprint. We create a unique and customized solution for our clients. The process is safe and cost-effective. Our services deliver solutions in the shortest possible time and always come with a safety guarantee. We always ensure to protect all information from compromising situations, so you're safe with us. Our rates are among the best in the field. And most importantly, we provide you with world-class quality that is second to none. Why we're reliable? Our standards are high, and we don't compromise on quality. Whether it's transforming lives into groundbreaking and meaningful experiences or connecting brands with authentic brands, our passion, agility, and professionalism shines right through. At Life Designers, we hear uplifting stories from thousands of our members across the U.S. who tell us about their Life Designers LLC experience and how the programs have impacted their lives. Here are 2 short testimonies. Take a listen. Watch closely.
My name is Mario Gonzalez. I'm 63 years old. I'm retired from the building services in New York City and luxury condominiums. 41 years. You know, today in this market, a lot of people don't know what to do with their money, don't know what to do with their investments. So you have good credit. Well, what do you do after that? Maybe get a loan, get that house, get that beautiful car. But the main goal is to try to cut your lifestyle of work in half and enjoy more. For me, I have no regrets because I properly designed my life. Today, I enjoy my life and enjoy my grandkids and enjoy doing what I want to do. But also, I try to consult and try to guide people to do what they need to do early in life so they won't have to go through 41 years in the workforce out there. It's a hard world out there. And, you know, the workforce is not easy. But you can make your life easy if you design it properly.
So before I met Life Designers, I had absolutely no idea how to reach any of my goals. I needed a new car, I wanted to buy a home, and I just wanted to be more financially secure in the future. So I sat down with them, I explained everything that I wanted to do and why it was so hard for me to reach my goals. And they actually took me through the process step by step, making sure that I understood how to reach them and then also how to maintain the lifestyle that I actually wanted. They not only helped me put one part together, they actually put all the pieces together. So I couldn't be any more thankful. And besides that, just educating myself, I was even able to help my family and friends even start their journey to reach their goals the same way I did. So like how to save money, how to budget, and how to really manage their debt so that they can improve their credit and get all of the goals that they wanted, like how I did. So I couldn't be more than grateful for Life Designers for really designing my life. And then now I've been able to help design other people's.
I would move on, that's okay.
Okay, so basically that was some of our testimonials where, you know, that gentleman right there was just explaining how, you know, when it comes to your lifestyle, you know, you can basically work for the next, you know, 40 years of your life and do things the right way and you have your own method of doing certain things. But if you have a life designer, that can actually construct you how to build your lifestyle, whether it's your credit, your finances, and making sure you cut down this time in half. This is what the testimony was explaining. And the other testimonial, which is Traylon husband, talks about how she needed to have a certain lifestyle where she needed a car. She wanted to buy her first home, and install a lifestyle for herself that was in the right direction. So as a life designer, we hear these uplifting stories, throughout the U.S. all the time, and I wanted to share that with you. But unfortunately, the audio is not working accordingly to where you can actually hear it. So this is us. Of course, my name is Wes, and this is one of my favorite quotes from Zig Ziglar. You can have everything in life that you want if you can help enough people get what they want. I firmly believe you get exactly what you put out into the universe. Also, my partner Mario, who's here with me right now, he's owner and founder of his company, Inspire, and this is what he said when asked why he created Inspire.
And basically, I just want to inspire people. That's my main goal for everything that I do. I want someone to look at me and say to me, because of you, I didn't give up. I mean, that's the biggest reward I can ever ask from anything that I do. And that's what I want to promote for everyone out listening. There's no bigger reward to me than for someone to be inspired of the work that we do and the information we put out.
So that is just a glimpse as to who we are as individuals and as a company as a whole. Well, that's all, folks. I thank everyone for attending and having an interest about designing your life. I want to thank my partner Mario for being in such a valuable asset to the company. Also, a big thank you to you, Roger, and 1 Million Cuts for sharing their platform as well. I really appreciate that. Today's presentation slides are available to anyone interested. Just email any of the contacts on this slide right here. We'll get that info right out to you. And thanks again for joining us today. And remember, as long as you are alive, you will either live to accomplish your own goals and dreams or be used as a resource to accomplish someone else's. Which do you choose? I would like for you all to enjoy the rest of the day, but the floor is open to you, Roger.
Okay. Well, thank you for a nice presentation. Thank you for sharing that. So I'm managing the chat here. So I will be let me take a look at some questions. So I can get started.
Sure.
With a question. Both of you are in the business of kind of like consulting people on their personal financial situation, right?
Yeah.
It's a big part of what you do. But I've also noticed that in this industry, it's really difficult sometimes to figure out, what is credible, versus, what is not, right? There are a lot of organizations that are out there. I get a lot of emails, that sometimes ends up in my spam filter, in my spam folder, promoting, what folks can do from a financial, standpoint. Now, I don't need your service particularly, but how do you differentiate yourself? So why, what do you guys do that is different than what the others are doing there in the industry, and at the same time, that lends to credibility?
Well, I believe that there's no other companies really like us. We're not a credit repair company, but however, that is a very important resource that we have where we can actually help someone, with their finances. And credit repair is actually is in the center of everything. It starts with that, and that's where we are able to open up the resources to help somebody, tap into that and start living the dream life. So yeah, that's what makes us different. And the question that we really ask our clients when they come in is, what is your goal? Because it's not just about credit repair. It's about the education that we offer our clients along the way.
Yep. So the question is, and it relates to what Santiago is trying to ask you, lends to that. So I'm assuming that training is a part of that. So how is your training delivered to your clients? How do you guys deliver that?
Well, what we do is we do a lot of one-on-one training with our clients. We pride ourselves on the fact that we communicate. We let our clients see our face. A lot of other companies similar to us, they don't necessarily engage with their clients on a one-on-one basis. You know, some type of system or some type of computerized system. We actually pride ourselves in the fact that we communicate one-on-one. We train them. We show them webinars like these. We show them videos. You know, they are able to engage with us personally through our phones. We're heavy on social media, so we are engaging. You know, other companies, they don't do it quite like we do. And we have a book club. We have many clubs, book clubs, and things like that where we tailor our services to each client. We give them many opportunities to talk to us directly.
So, is there that type of training that you all provide, is there any fee associated with that? Do you guys charge anything, or these are all done at no charge?
Well, our consulting is done for free when it comes to just identifying what someone's goal is and how we can actually attack a situation where we can actually help somebody. There's no fee to that. Just having a conversation, just to be able to deliver the information to somebody and let them know exactly what we're capable of. That is all we ask. That is all we offer. But when it comes to tap into the resource as far as like credit, of course, if they need any type of credit repair help, where we are able to remove certain things like the repossession of a vehicle, foreclosure, and things like that. Those things, yeah, they do come with a fee because there's a lot of paperwork that does go out to be able to dispute somebody negative information as far as the thing that's on the credit. Yes, and when it comes to that, yes. And as far as the credit design, most of you may not know about this part of it, but the credit design allow us to structure somebody's credit to basically get them access to whatever type of credit they're looking for. And of course, when it comes to the primary accounts and trade lines, those things have a simple cost, but it's not something that's going to break the bank anytime soon. But it's something that's going to bring you wealth of finance later on once your credit is in that space. We show you how to tap into that credit. It's like having gold and oil in your backyard, where you have an abundance amount of money available to you.
So bottom line, I'm sorry, Roger, to cut you off. Bottom line, any type of education that we offer, any type of training that we offer is no cost to our clients. It's the one-on-one guidance.
Are you guys offering that training from any particular location right now, or is that something that you are looking at?
It's individualized. We cater to the nation. We have clients all over the U.S. So we do a lot of Zoom meeting interaction, over the phone interaction, and it's a good thing that we actually since the pandemic have been using Zoom, and we realized, well, we could have been doing this a long time ago. So it makes it more personal, being that we are able to use this kind of platform to do such a thing.
And so how long have you guys been in business? And is there a certain type of client profile that you go after? So if you have to look at all the customers that you're working with, do they come from a certain demographic?
Well, that's the beauty of our business, is that there's no particular client. There's no specific client that we cater to. We cater to anyone in need of our services. We have three major components. The foundation is the credit design. That's, like I said, we pride ourselves on the fact that we're not a credit repair company, but that's where most of our that's where the foundation starts. We have funding opportunities, and then once you get the funding, we have investment opportunities for you. So we don't cater to one specific client. This could be anyone in any situation, whether you're a business owner or you're just an individual looking to just elevate your lifestyle somehow. We cater to everyone looking for our services. And
we've been around since 2015, and the reason why Life Designer exists is because I, for one, used to work in a major car dealership, and I saw a lot of people coming in that didn't have the proper credit, that was getting hit with fees like 24%. And I know that when it comes to buying a vehicle or anything with that type of credit, if your credit's in the 400s, 500, and you still get approved for it, you buy a $15,000 vehicle, you end up paying $45,000 for a vehicle after that the duration of the term is over. And I was hurting a lot of people in disenfranchised communities, and I figured, you know what, there's something that needs to change for certain communities. And I went out and did a lot of intense research, and then here we are, and it spirals into different things, different sectors and different industries, from the credit to getting involved with entrepreneurs, business owners who needed certain help doing certain things, and it just spiraled to different industries, you know.
We wanted to create some of a one-stop shop, and so to speak, you know, where you can come in and pretty much whatever aspect of your life that you need, you know, we can put it all together for you all in one place, kind of like the Walmart.
Let me ask a follow-up question on that, and as I'm reading the questions here as well, right? So I can give you a couple of hypotheticals. So let's say, for example, there's an individual that is, you know, that has a pretty bad credit, and they want to do something, purchase a car or whatever, you know, they're looking at doing. Now, one thing that you guys mentioned in your presentation was how you can help this individual, right? But as a part of that process, is education a part of that process or not? And the reason I'm asking that question is, yes, most of the time, individuals get into credit situations for a number of reasons. But one reason is that if your personal behavior, the decision that you have made, also tends to lend to that, right? While you arrive at that situation. But if you don't change that behavior, and you end up, providing somebody a $25,000 loan, I don't know whether you're hurting or helping that person.
Right.
So,
right.
so how do you address that kind of like the need?
Well, the first thing, Raja, that's a good question. And the first thing is, before anyone becomes a part of our network and our program, we have something we like to call deprogramming and reprogramming your state of mind. So before you even get involved with our company, it's education first and foremost. We're not ever going to put our clients in a situation where they're jumping into a situation where they have a $25,000 loan, $50,000, without being first educated on how to manage those funds. So first you have to deprogram the way you're currently thinking. If you're coming to us, the first thing is education. Deprogram, and then once we deprogram and we show you the ropes, then we can start reprogramming your situation to now put you in better position to become successful. So before we do anything, it's education first and foremost. Once the client feels comfortable moving forward, then we'll go ahead and start structuring it and start programming their specific situation so that we can go ahead and accomplish what they need to accomplish with us.
What has been your biggest challenges so far? And so what are some things that you guys have faced that are growing the business, right? What has been the biggest challenges?
Skepticism. I mean, you said it from the beginning, skepticism. People, there's a lot of companies similar to what we do, and, people normally are skeptical on, opening up their finances, opening up their personal information, because there's a lot of, what do you call it?
Risks involved
with this, and most people feel like they're in a good situation. They don't want to open up to someone. So those are some of the apprehensions we face. People not wanting to go through it because I don't know these guys. I don't know how reputable they are, and that's why we offer so much information. And we're so heavy on social media so that we can let you kind of into what we do. We want you to see who we are. We want you to see our face. We want you to be involved in our community. We want you to learn. So that, just people being skeptic and kind of, questioning it because there's so many companies like us out there.
And the thing about us also is that we have connections with, some components. Like we use IDIQ, where every one of our clients will sign up with IDIQ, where you get $1 million protection for your identity and for your credit. God forbid somebody, get your information and run up $100,000 or $200,000 worth of goods on your name. You are protected 100%. Your money's coming right back to you. You have money available to you to utilize for your lawyers, fees, whatever is being taken away from you. And that's why we partner up with IDIQ in order to protect our clients during the process of the credit repair and the credit design. So everything is safe when it comes to, doing business with life designers.
So the business model that you guys are following right now, right? So you are following a certain type of business model. Is that something that you all design in-house through experience, or some of the things that you are doing, you have looked at some franchises in how they are doing it, right? Or are taking. Can you help us understand that?
Well, it's a combination of both, Roger. Mainly it's in-house, but we do get influenced by, we're educating ourselves all the time. As entrepreneurs, we're always learning new things. So we do kind of use influences from other, major, bigger businesses just to kind of give us a little bit of guidance and make sure we're going in the right direction. But most of it is in-house experience. Like he said, he's worked in the financial industry for a few years before this. And, so it's a combination of both, but mainly it's an in-house, kind of suite, kind of a situation, so.
Okay. Are you guys working with any, as a follow-up to that, are you guys working with any other Lehigh Valley, service providers in the financial sector to help your business grow?
Yeah, I mean, we partner up with different people that we encounter. We do a lot of networking events, such as the Millen Cups. We meet people that have different background in the financial industry.
We're also, I'm sorry, West to cut you off. We're also part of the Pocono Chamber of Commerce as well. So that's a great network to be a part of, and a lot of people in that in that network, kind of give us the guidance that we need. So,
what's your revenue model? So, in a sense that you do your training and your education for the first consultation for free, but how do you make money?
Well, we make money by providing the services. It's one thing we do the initial consultation, and it's another to be able to provide our time and effort to our clients, and as far as like primary accounts, trade lines, and also being able to fund somebody where we have a success fee when it comes to the funding part of it, because we have multiple companies that's connected through Life Designers. So we have Credit Income Funding Solution, which is the company we utilize to actually get people personal and business lines of credit. And there's a fee for that, which is there's a success fee for that. And of course, the trade lines have a fee to get on there. So we have endless of suppliers that we are able to attach our clients with, so they can actually boost their scores. So within those services, we have fees that we actually are able to fund the company with.
So right now, your primary sources of revenue are fees, whether it's a line of credit or trade lines or personal loan that you provide, and then if somebody gets a loan, then I'm assuming that the success fee is a percentage of that loan.
Yeah,
correct.
Right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So a question here, and I think you have answered it, but I can add a follow-up question to this. I'm assuming that you are. I think I saw in your presentation that your service is tailored to both individuals and businesses. Am I right on that?
Yes,
that's correct.
Can you give us a breakdown? What percentage is your client individuals versus what percentage businesses?
That's a good question.
I think that's 50-50.
I would say it's an even split. I would say roughly.
Yeah, it's even split. We deal with a lot of people that just regular individuals whom are looking to become an entrepreneur or a business owner, and they may need the funds to do such a thing, and they may not even have the credit to even get there. So, we tap into that resource. So we look at the credit, see where they are with it. And then if the credit is not where it needs to be, we design it and we put everything in perspective. So that way they get into a position where the world become their oyster. Typically a majority of our clients, when they are done with us, they're in the high 700s, low 800 type of credit score. So that way when they go in front of the lending institution or banking, the banks have no choice but to say, yes. And the only thing that's going to hinder you from getting any funds from the bank is probably income. So if you're looking at a $400,000 house and you make $40,000 a year, that's probably not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna be the credit. It's gonna be the income. But we help people go from being a regular individual to an entrepreneur or business owner through our program. So we cater to everybody.
Okay. So now when you listen, when you're working with clients, there's a question here. Do you also channel these clients to investment specialists, or just you take care of everything in house?
We do both. We have people that's heavy in real estate that we connect our clients with that have a proven track records of being successful and helping individuals get into their first homes or buying a property and renovating it and flipping it. We have another group called Multiple Streams Group, which help people get into different multiple streams of income to help them create some form of financial design to help them, in their finances.
Okay. So, so Wes, let's say if you're working with an individual with a poor credit, right? And a lot of your clients are, especially from an individual perspective, they may not have, a great credit. They may have poor credit. That's why they get service. So, what's the average time frame to get them from, let's say, a poor credit to a good credit?
Well, Raja, I can answer that for you. Every situation is unique, so we never make any promises to anyone because on this planet nothing is promised. But our average turnaround rate is anywhere from 30 to 90 days. That's normally the success rate. It can happen a lot sooner. We've seen results as early as 21 days. 100 point score increases.
What I can do, probably, I can open up the floor for anybody that has any feedback or comment. Feel free to unmute your mic, and then feel free to provide, our presenters here some feedback if you choose to, do that. But nice presentation. From my personal standpoint, the feedback that I have for you is that that educational component, I think, can be a really valuable piece to what you all are doing, because I think that's a really good way to build further credibility. And I'm a strong believer that you can only help someone, especially when it comes to the financial situation, by also educating them on their personal behavior. What are some things that they really need to change, right? To start also making good decisions. So that's something to do. So there's another question that came here. How do you market yourself right now?
Referrals is an amazing thing. We do one thing right, or all the things right for our client, and it starts referring their friends, their family members. We encourage people to take care of the communities, their network, by helping each other. And social media is another avenue for us. We actually go live on social media with our clients. They become a testimonial piece where they start to talk about exactly what we were able to accomplish for them. And that has been working well as far as like going
Well,
to.
if I may, I don't mean to interrupt,
Sure.
but good morning, everybody. My name is Matthew Silva, but chiming in off that very last question, I believe that people like myself are the market, because as far as the credit repair process, I literally went through it. Only utilizing a fraction of what I now know Life Designers is capable of, I was able to completely transform my credit. Like literally not even a year ago, August, my credit was 405. 405, okay? Let's just let that sink in, okay? On a FICO. Terrible, bad decision. So what I was able to do, we analyzed it first. We didn't just go in swinging. We didn't just, throw money at the board and hopefully something sticks. No, we methodically sat down and said, okay, one, what's your goal? What are you trying to do? Two, what's your problem? What do you have? What do you need to solve? So when we went down the entire list, we found some things that could be scraped off, some things that needed to be disputed, some things that were we were able to take care of them the way they needed to be taken care of. And that was the most important thing. And one, not only did they get taken care of, but I was taken care of as a human. I'm not a price tag. I'm a human first. And what I'm trying to tell people is that it doesn't matter what you're trying to do in life. If you're trying to be an artist, if you're trying to be, if you're trying to launch your business for the first time, and anything in between. I personally feel that after seeing the full scope of Life Designers, you can literally recreate or reinvent yourself. I'm 22 years old. What 22-year-old goes through a reinventing process at 22 years old?
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's literally, you're literally able to fine-tune your life and create the exact reality that you want. And if that's not a testimonial, I went from 405, today I'm standing at an 805. And that is from 1 month and a half ago. It is, what month is it? It's June now, right? So as far as April went from August to April, I went from 405 to 805. Big difference.
And like I said in the beginning, sorry about that, Roger. Like I said in the beginning of the our presentation, majority of our clients, after they are done with us and then leave us, they don't necessarily leave us. They actually stuck with us forever. But they end up with a high 700, low 800 credit score. And there's only 10% of people in America that has this type of credit. And a good majority of our clients are walking out of here with this.
else has any feedback for our presenter today before we go into open discussion? So we are coming towards the end of this particular session here.
Yes, Roger,
Yep.
if I can go. Hey Wes, you guys know about what we do here at Sobe Coworks. I think you've spoken to at least one of our members.
Yes.
And I'd like to invite you to come in and schedule an informational meeting for our other members
With pleasure.
and
With
members
pleasure.
of our community. Just reach out to me.
With pleasure. Is there information in the comments?
Yeah, Santiago's information is in the comment.
Awesome.
And what you guys may want to do is that before we finish, you may also want to put your information on the chat,
do it.
right? Go ahead and put your name and at least an email address where people can reach you. Okay. Thank you, Santiago.
And don't be afraid to interact with us online. We always online on social media at Life Designers LLC. That is LinkedIn, that is Instagram, that is Facebook, that is even YouTube. Just do a quick Google research on Life Designer LLC. We're not afraid. We are around, and we're gonna put our information on the chat right now, so you can actually reach out to Mario and I.
Yep, I saw it. Thank
There
you.
it is, guys. I appreciate the time, Raja. Thanks for everyone for joining us. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay safe, and let's continue to work, guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
Anybody else
Matt.
has any
Thank you,
feedback?
Roger.
Right now.
Yes.
Roger, I'd like to say that testimonial just totally blew me away. It was like, wow.
Thank you, Matt. We're
What
gonna
more
talk.
needs to be said?
Absolutely.
And you're right, Wes. I
Thank you.
applaud you. Thumbs up. Keep up the hard work. You're on the right track. You're going to have just so much more success. You've only scraped the surface, because when you can get a client to voice what's occurred for them in their life and how it's changed, and the fact that they feel they're not just a number, they're not just a face, and they're connected. When you've made that relationship with that connection, that's it. You don't
Amen.
need flyers. I tell you the truth, you don't even need social media.
Thank you.
Clients out there, because people will relate to that, and people will immediately feel, wow, that's what I've been looking for. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel connected to someone, because in our world, it's all this distancing. And not because of the pandemic. There's the distancing because we've come to a point where we feel like we're just a number to everyone.
Right.
What happens with that true connection, that true love, that true caring? I'd love to feel that again. Where is it?
Right.
There it is. The client
Absolutely.
has said it's right here at this business.
And you can see it in my smile too. You can see it in my smile that we do.
Raza, you
All right.
asked a very important question earlier about how we differentiate ourselves, and this is how we do it. We like to stay connected with our clients on a one-on-one basis. That's what we pride ourselves on.
Yeah,
So,
great.
for sure.
Anybody else has any comment? Any feedback? Well, if there is no feedback or comment, guys, thank you, very much. So, last question that we asked all, 1 million cup presenters is that, and I think you have answered, most of that. So, how can we as a community help you?
Just tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everybody in your network that Life Designer exists. This is Wes. This is Mario. We are very, very, very good people.
And we appreciate the support, as we will reciprocate that in return,
Okay, good. Well, I'm pretty sure that, there are about 30 plus people, on this call, and I'm pretty sure that they will reach out to you, and you certainly should. Your contact information there is as well, and you should also reach out and see your comments, because I'll be sending this video out, and you will also get the text. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Roger. You're an amazing being.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Much success to you guys.
All right, anybody? So why don't we now move to our, we can move to our open discussion now. Anybody would like to, make any announcement, or they would like to? Tony, I know that you have something that you'd like to discuss. But anybody else, if you have something to announce or something that you would like to discuss with the group, this is the time to do it. So Tony, I'm going to please unmute your mic and share with us what you shared with us this morning in the organizing meeting.
Yeah, as the outreach for NCC on the south side and meeting up with a lot of businesses that closed up. Most of these well, first of all, on the south side, you're in a low-income area, and a lot of these businesses generate $1,000 in revenue, have less than 5 employees, are not connected to the chamber or any other local organizations. They may occasionally stop by CACLV for some guidance, but for the most part, they're doing business without other local resources. And I've been developing relationships with them and trust. And when this COVID-19 happened, I found that there was a vacuum of no information going to these particular businesses.
Yeah, like Laquan
So I created a blog,
we can say it's practically a business partner with us.
SouthsideEntrepreneur.com. But I need help. I don't know anything about blogs. I am currently taking tutorials. I have ideas about the things I want to offer, which is resources, especially local resources. Mario, your company definitely I would like to put on there, as well as SCORE. One thing it comes towards upcoming events, somewhere where they can go, because they trust me and they trust, and I see them all the time. I am boots on the ground on the south side. You'll probably see me there 2-3 times a week, just walking around businesses. So I need help. If you know anything about creating a blog, I would love to meet with you. I've put down my information. I can also, my email is afernandez@northampton.com. I welcome any assistance, so thank you.
Yeah. And Tony, have you put your contact information on the chat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Great. Anybody else that would like to? Matt, you've got an announcement?
Yes, tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock at the Bethlehem Public Library, there's going to be a Black Lives Matter rally. I hope all you can attend.
Thank you. Anybody else like to go next?
Tonight, I put the registration link in the chat for tonight. Program we're going to do tonight is vision. My vision is community abundance and helping people grow their businesses so they can give back to the community. Anybody who wants to come on the program tonight can tell me what their vision is, or we can share visions and see how we can help each other move forward. So it's tonight at 6, and the link's on the chat.
Great. Anyone else?
I have an announcement. This is John Wilcox. I have a leadership group. We meet once a month. Our next meeting is next Monday.
That's how just starts one man cups
It's the 8th.
One person presents.
And
they do a Q&A.
Find more information.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what we always come late to the last
John,
one.
you cut off. You're right.
I thought it was one. I thought it was only one. Oh shit! All right. Man, so we missed the whole first one then. What time is that shit normally? Like?
No, we didn't miss nothing. We the only presenters.
No. I'm talking about when we get there. When we get to Northampton, we always miss the first guy. What time is it normally? Like 10 o'clock?
No, like fucking.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, I think 9.
It's 9 because we gotta drop.
Go ahead.
Candace on the bus, and then we can go straight there. We gotta wait to drop Caden off, and we get there like 9:30.
All right. So again, John Wilcox. I have a monthly leadership group. It meets next Monday, the 8th at 6:12 p.m. And for more information,
this is lit.
click on my website, Top Dog Home Team, and then click on leadership, and you'll learn more about it. Topic is mindset.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah. I wonder why that didn't work.
I think
we gotta figure that out because every time we play a video, it never. We gotta connect.
There is no other announcement.
We'll probably mute the mic.
Joining us today now. A couple of
I was trying to mute the mic.
And it was starting
one thing that we are planning.
It was starting to come through. Right when I'm about to. I wasn't on my phone. But once I hit
of our
Well,
previous.
I was about to hit
1
mute, but then you
million
exited the screen. I was like, fuck it, let's
that
not waste
are-
any more
that
time.
are
Back
maybe
in.
maybe we
Let's
go
test
back.
it. Let's test it again. Let's do a Zoom
how
meeting real
the
quick.
COVID-19
Yeah.
has
And
really impacted
we
them.
started with West
and
Point,
how
and
they
I'll
have
do life
changed
design,
their
and we'll see
model
how
and
it works.
strategies. So
Or
we're-
we can have a
we're
backup. We just have our
together
phone ready
now,
with the testimonial. Just
sometime
play off the phone.
in July.
You can do that, but it looks more professional like this.
Information
Let's figure it
for
out because
all of us.
remember last time I tried to play that pre-recording and
Discuss and
I'll
you couldn't
jump
hear
in
shit.
too. I'll volunteer
We
to
have
present
got
for
also
you guys.
some,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
week after.
Oh yeah, this is nigga. That would be lit. You see a female on there, and you start to talk and
So that-
that particular Wednesday, we had already planned
Since
that
I'm writing
in the
it.
past.
might as well do it. Yeah, I don't mind doing it
Unless you
either.
guys do the question and answer.
Because we wanted to give people that week off.
We should set up this. We should set this up.
No, you know what? This was good because these people, they're used to seeing our faces, and the fact that we were able to get on there and deliver,
We have one next week.
and they didn't ask this question now we become more related, but now we become, oh,
Presentation. We're almost
They
Good.
were saying in the chat, they
the
miss you, they miss you.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know, if you know of someone that should present,
Your
please
smile, Wes.
reach out to
Who said
us.
that shit?
You can reach out to me.
Somebody was like, I love your energy, Wes.
Dave or Tony, and
Somebody said, look, it says it right here, look. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, David Rabinoff, for America. Nigga, Dave. Good morning.
We are also
Good morning. Good morning.
At the end.
presentation request.
Good morning. Roger, my question is, it's a membership-based business model. Damn, we should have said that. Well, he didn't
Reply
ask.
directly to
We
him.
are accepting their presentation and their application because I think
CC, where's
it's
it to everyone on the bottom?
Yeah, we could reply to him.
So
reply to
No,
him.
no, no.
if you have
Reply to him,
presented
whatever.
on
Right here.
behalf
See,
of
to everyone?
know
Yeah.
someone
Just to him,
we have
to
that
Santiago.
presented,
Well, that's
you
them.
know, we would recommend you
So-
to also
That's
present.
what, so ask
That's
the
who
question.
asked it. Yeah.
You know, they're all doing it through Zoom right now.
Okay, he doesn't have
Yeah,
You know,
it
so
on.
a
Yeah,
lot of
that's fine.
businesses are presenting in multiple platforms.
But let's
There
get
are
their
about
information.
8
Matter of fact,
or
let's
9
jot this shit down.
He's gonna,
Let's jot all these emails down so we can add them to
so he
the.
said he's gonna send the chat
Just in
out.
case.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's send the
But if
chat.
you're gonna do it anyway, you just never know, bro.
I tried to record it on my
Screenshot
phone.
this shit, nigga.
Go to the
Come on, man.
website and you
I
can
tried
see
to
all of
record it,
these,
you know, on my
you know,
phone,
that have
and
what
it
we
didn't
discussed. So
allow.
we would recommend that if you think
Yeah,
that
sure.
you know your business idea relates to far more people than just the folks in Lehigh Valley. Submit an application
Dave, right?
to present.
Dave texted me
your
too.
community as well. That's also a good.
Oh,
way
God,
to
yup,
grow your
yup,
customer
blown
base.
away.
The
If-
testimonial
if
sealed the
your
deal, he
business
said.
is made for that type of a setting. So
sealed
you don't have
the
to
deal.
only present an hour.
Damn, and Matt came through, bro. He didn't even go through us. He went through B, but you know what I'm saying, like that. But I got this nigga under my wing now, like you know what I'm saying. So
Same format, that you follow. Something to keep in mind. Right? Any last minute questions, feedback, suggestions? All right, folks, it was great talking to all of you today, and we look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. At 9, we will forward you the recording of the video today at some point today or tomorrow, and you can also have the chat sessions, those contact information and the comments that they have posted. Okay? Well, thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you.
slip, right?
Boy, another one in the books.
On the book.